Morning, 47. The Ark Society's annual gathering is several weeks away, which should give us ample time to prepare. Meanwhile, Mr. Gray has an off-the-books request. Perhaps you should explain.
Noel Crest. One of my best fixes. Before Romania, I left him in charge of the militia. Told him in no uncertain terms to cease all attacks on Providence, stand by and await further orders. Safe to say he did not. Crest and his men have gone rogue, reinventing themselves as a glorified gang of international thieves. They specialize in ruthless spectacle heists with zero regard to collateral damage.
I've seen the man's file. What did you expect would happen?
It's not like I had much choice, seeing as all my best lieutenants were killed by you two.
Fair point.
Nevertheless, Crest is a rabid dog. He is my responsibility, my mistake. I would like your help correcting it.
Current whereabouts?
Ambrose Island, an isolated harbor north from the Strait of Malacca. Coincidentally, one of Wazir Kale's old ports of call. According to my intel, Crest and his men have joined forces with a local pirate syndicate to raid a passing tanker. His goal, a control unit for an Ether Corp satellite being covertly shipped abroad. The satellite is a node in the company's most secure cloud storage network, so they would pay a fortune to preserve its integrity.
What is Crest's endgame?
Extortion, if I had to guess. We don't have the luxury of a full investigation. For us to move against the constant, we need Providence to think the threat is over and lower their guard. Another militia attack on Ether would raise alarms.
I agree. 47. You'll need to eliminate Crest and destroy that control unit, or lock the militia out. The satellite cannot fall into their hands. We'll need a cover story for ICA. Luckily, Akka, the rapacious leader of the syndicate, already has an active ICA contract on her head. Take her out, and we'll even get our expenses paid.
Well, I never had you pegged as a rebel.
I'm warming to it.
Thank you, both. 47, seeing as I know Crest, I'll provide field support. Meet you out east. Welcome to the Andaman Sea, 47. We've arrived just in time. It seems Crest didn't disclose the true object of the heist to his partners, so Akka has seized one of the satellite control unit's keycards as collateral until they can renegotiate. The militia have set up camp near the remains of a colonial outpost. Both Crest and the control unit should be nearby. You'll need to destroy the unit itself or render it inoperable by retrieving both keycards. Knowing Crest, he'll have given his to someone he trusts, but Akka is less inclined to delegate. She should be in the pirate base when she's not out among the locals. I provided you with a GPS tracker. Activate it when you're done and I'll initiate extraction. The sooner we finish up here, the better.
Like a tiger in a cage earlier. It makes me nervous.
Ever since they got back from the raid, the mood's been different. They're not being as chummy with the toy soldiers anymore. Used to be, she was as far out every night in the street with their daughter. Nothing much now. You know what?
There. That's Noel Crest. Formerly, one of my most reliable assets.
Got it. Aka's not gonna get any friendlier if you call me. Yes, sir.
It seems that Crest is waiting for Akka to call a meeting. Getting them both in one place would certainly save some time. Akka must be using the light to signal for Crest when she wants a meeting. It shouldn't be too difficult to exploit that.
Yeah, Commander. Turns out it was nothing. Standing down. Life is a funny thing. It's there and you don't think about it much, and then it's gone.
You know, I sometimes feel like a custodian or a janitor or something. You know, the way we're always hanging out, looking after boring stuff and nothing ever happens.
Okay.
You know, I could have been a doctor or something, you know? I mean, I remember one time in school, the teacher said to me, I got my head screwed on right, and that I could go places if I wanted to, you know? I laughed. I said I hated school, but I regret that now. You know, I had such low self-esteem issues, I suppose. It's too bad, because you never know what would have happened if I would have, you know, busted my ass studying instead of all this macho bullshit. Humidity's murder tonight.
That's the control unit there. You'll need to either destroy it or deny access to keep the ether satellite out of the militia's hands. Well done. With the control unit in pieces, the satellite's no longer our problem. That's one problem taken care of.
Gotta wonder if that portable antenna would hold up to any extreme weather.
Ah, I don't wonder at all. It's already so damn finicky.
Yeah, well, she's not exactly in mint condition anymore.
I bet Crest is wishing he'd bought a new one for this trip. I don't think anyone expected we needed up 24/7 to maintain comms.
Yeah. I switched the power to wild yesterday. Just as I'm hooking it all back up.
Must have been difficult getting an antenna set up out here. Though without it, they'd be at a tremendous disadvantage. Crest would probably come running if something happened.
You're dismissed. I'll take it from here.
It looks like Mr. Shu, Pirate's inside man with Chiron. I doubt they'll be happy to hear he's dead in militia custody. Maybe we can use that to our advantage.
I guess our VIP must be sleeping.
Might have a situation. Sweeping area. Over.
Make sure you're hydrated.
This place is nice and all, but I'm getting antsy.
Looks like our friend has an open invitation. Not the worst way to get an audience with Akka.
that out, will you?
Yeah, no worries.
Some weird sounds here. Something could be up. I'll be in touch.
Maybe.
Won't that make negotiating harder?
Not necessary.
No, if he had the chance, he'd be trying to steal in 2000 gunship.
He knows we caught him. He gets mad about a little delay. That shows just how desperate he is. Have we heard from Solano yet?
Nothing. The Ecuadorian crew gone dark.
He might have switched phones then.
They could be working with the MMEA.
He didn't flip. He knows what would happen to him if he did. If Chiron hasn't tried to change the plan, then it's because they don't think it needs to be changed. Maybe Shul just got delayed at port.
Akka, he's not trustworthy. I can tell.
Don't skip dinner. Farrell knows.
No one is trustworthy.
She always knows.
Trust is always a gift. Trusting is saves from God.
Makes me nervous when Akka's this wound up.
You said you might need opportunities my organization to provide. We do a lot of things. We move freight around, we do business as petrochemical middlemen. We broker the opportunity. We've been expanding into the east and our services.
One of the fishermen told me about earlier.
Sinhe Ventan, also known as Akka, leader of the pirates. She should be carrying one of the key cards for the control unit, thanks to her current détente with Crest.
No. This is show. Piece of shit, Chris. I told him not to fuck with my business.
Good. The signal's lit. Their meeting should start soon.
Keep your eyes on the toy soldiers. They're up to something.
Before we go any further, I want to know why you thought you didn't need to tell me what was in that case. Or what do you think? Oh, I really appreciate it.
I'd say you've received your premium ring.
The point is that it wasn't for you to decide on your own. Why should I trust anything you bring to me in the future? How will I know you're not holding something back again?
The only guarantee I have for you is my word. But I'll admit that, just like you, I'm someone who will do whatever it takes to protect my interests.
I can see that.
Much appreciated.
Farah's people taking good care of them?
The cooks? They're great. There's nothing better for morale than a meal that didn't come out of a plastic bag.
Here we are. I like coming up here to take interview and refocus my priorities. We both need that right now.
Agreed. You know I want our organizations to have a strong relationship with each other. Between your network of insiders and the connections you made with other pirate groups, your syndicate has a lot to offer. But so do we.
Continue.
You're bound to the water by your people and your methods, but through us, you could extend your reach inland. We also have access to a lot of technology that could up the overall sophistication of your ops.
You're assuming I want either of those things.
We have other assets you might need more urgently, too. Something to think about. Sleep on it if you want.
I may do that. Do you like the view?
I do. I've had a soft spot for the ocean since I was a kid.
Me too. Enjoy it as long as you like. I'll find you in the morning, and we'll settle this.
Works for me.
What? No. This is show. That piece of shit, Crest. I told him not to fuck with my business. I need to call the meeting. Then I can gut him myself. You, light the signal. I'm ready to start the meeting.
Right away.
That price you spent me. Stick on it, Piper. Despite what you seem to think, this is far from my focus, and I'm not going to set a defense when I'm ready. No. That's silly. Don't think to make a serious effort, then we'll both go to our time. You have to get back on your shoulders and come to me with a fair time. Then I will. Well then.
Friend of yours, 47?
Mr. Smith.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes. 47. I'm on real thin ice with Interpol. This assignment was supposed to be a gimme. Tag along undercover on some tankers, monitor the crews for any suspicious contact with pirates, support local law enforcement investigations with whatever info I found.
We do a lot. We move freight around, we do business as petrochemical middlemen. We broker the occasional ship. We've been expanding into the east and our friends suggest
One of the fishermen told me.
Watch your mouth around those foreigners. They can't take a damn joke.
Hey! Over here!
Ah. Friend of yours, 47?
Tell me why you aren't on that damned crew manifest. Were you using an alias?
I have nothing to say to you.
Maybe a few days without any food will make you more helpful.
Hey, hey! I know you!
Mr. Smith.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes. 47. I'm on real thin ice with Interpol. This assignment was supposed to be a gimme. Tag along undercover on some tankers, monitor the crews for any suspicious contact with pirates, support local law enforcement investigations with whatever info I found. Should have been a piece of cake.
Do you need some help?
Yeah. I haven't heard any keys on their leader when she comes by. If I had to guess, I'd say she's keeping them somewhere private, like an office. If you can get those keys and open this door, I can get myself off this island.
Got it.
No. This is Shu. That piece of shit Crest. I told him not to fuck with my business. I need to call the meeting. Then I can gut him myself. You, like the signal. I'm ready to start the meeting.
Right away.
No problems here, sir.
They've lit the signal for the meeting. I assume you have a plan in mind, 47.
Good. I better go. Our friend's waiting. That's the meeting right. Better get moving.
Cool. Now do a flip. Fucking idiot.
Makes me nervous when Naga's this wound up.
Don't worry, I'll make sure you get your plate once you're off duty.
Oh. Anyone else has to stay outside? Fine. You heard the man.
Oh boy, do I feel special.
You see yourself as a real chess master, don't you, Crest?
What do you mean?
The case we took? The controller. You decided what I did and didn't need to know about it. You manipulated me and my men to do what you needed without asking for too much in return. That was your strategy, right?
I really just didn't think you'd want to know. Your hands are cleaner that way.
Oh, I appreciate your consideration then. How lucky that you know what's in my best interests when I clearly don't.
I didn't say that, Simhan.
Oh, you did. With your words and your actions. I'm sorry. Would you mind if we got some air? Atmosphere in this room, isn't it?
Sure. Some fresh air.
Watch your step. The footing gets a little loose.
Yeah, I've noticed. Just hear me out. You know I want our organizations to have a strong relationship with each other.
You have a strange way of showing it.
Between your network of insiders and the connections you've made with other pirate groups, your syndicate has a lot to offer, but so does my militia. We could extend your reach inland and provide technology to up the overall sophistication of your ops.
And I'm sure you could. The problem is that I don't want any of that.
I might have other assets of more immediate interest to you, but you need to give me something to work with. what is it that you actually want out of me?
I want associates who respect me enough not to fuck with my business crest. That's it.
We're just talking in circles now. This meeting may have been premature. Take some more time. We can iron this out in the morning.
That's a good idea. Hope you find the view from here enjoyable at least. I'd hate to think the walk was for nothing.
Huh? Oh, sure. Probably the best vantage spot on the entire island, isn't it? Hell of a view of the ocean.
It is. Do you like the ocean?
Yeah, always have.
Me too.
Well executed, 47. Evidently, Akka was more than happy to do our dirty work. Now it's just a matter of taking out Akka.
You should get out of
I'm gonna have
here.
to add you to my Christmas card list at this rate. Listen, you see that car battery over there? She hooked up the cage to it and turned the juice on when she wanted to screw with us.
Interesting.
I'm not gonna tell you how to do your job, but I wouldn't lose any sleep if she got a taste of her own medicine.
Consider it done.
Which one is it? Don't send him out of your sight. We need him for the payout.
Fucking unbelievable! How did they even break out to this damn cage? This useless piece of trash. The hostages can't have gone far.
Hang on.
Akka's out of the way. Good work. And that's that. The rest will pick up the pieces. It's time to go, 47. I'll see you soon. I'll let Diana and Olivia know this is over.
How did you not see this coming? My God, we came this close. The old man could have buried us all. Our families.
Do you think you feel more betrayed than I do? Get some perspective, please. Janus is dead. Lucas Gray is about to join him.
And a cornered animal is twice as dangerous.
Let's be perfectly clear. We were not exposed. The threat is neutralized. We are back on track.
Even so, from this point on, we expect you to take...
No. There is no way I'm doing that. How can you question my loyalty?
In case treachery is contagious.
Do you really want to do this to me?
Is there a problem, Secretary?
No problem whatsoever, Madam. Here's to loyalty.
My man on the island confirms that the Constant has arrived. We head out at sundown. Here, in case the crew get ideas.
Why are you doing this, Mr. Gray? You had a chance to walk away. Why didn't you?
A year ago, I'm working security for this banker, Cobb, only to find out he's a Providence operative. I'd been running for decades, only to wind up where I started. We've all got barcodes on the back of our heads. Most people just never notice. 47 told me about your parents. How did they die?
Car bomb. Surrey, 1989. Company named Blue Seed didn't care to pay for the mistakes. But I like to think no one's untouchable.
I'm sorry for your loss.
You feel it, don't you? Unlike him, you feel it all. Everything you've done.
It's a dangerous thing. Having a conscience.
Attention, gentlemen. Our source on the island just made a critical discovery. The Constant has a poison chip embedded in his neck. A failsafe, in case he's compromised.
Damn it. We should have expected something like this. So, we subdue the Constant before he has time to react.
Not that simple. The device is remote-triggered, and during his stay on the island, 2 kill switches have been entrusted to twin sisters Zoe and Sophia Washington, 2 young, ambitious Providence operatives and newly appointed chairwomen of the Ark Society. Apparently, even the Constant is unaware of this arrangement.
Right, change of plans. We divide and conquer. 47 takes out the Washingtons, while I figure out a way to get the Constant off the island. It'll be tight, but once we're back at the ship, we should be able to surgically remove the chip before the partners have time to react. 47?
Tell me about the targets.
I know them from the archive. Zoe and Sophia's father is president of a powerful conservative think tank, one of Providence's prime assets. The apples don't fall far from the tree.
No saints either. According to ICA files, the twins are pampered socialites who get their kicks from treasure hunting. Commanding a band of trigger-happy mercenaries, Zoe and Sophia prowl the world in search for ink. Attention, gentlemen. Our source on the island just made a critical discovery. The Constant has a poison chip embedded in his neck. A failsafe, in case he's compromised.
Damn it. We should have expected something like this. So, we subdue the Constant before he has time to react.
Not that simple. The device is remote triggered, and during his stay on the island, 2 kill switches have been entrusted to twin sisters Zoe and Sophia Washington, 2 young, ambitious Providence operatives and newly appointed chairwomen of the Ark Society. Apparently, even the Constant is unaware of this arrangement.
Right, change of plans. We divide and conquer. 47 takes out the Washingtons, while I figure out a way to get the Constant off the island. It'll be tight, but once we're back at the ship, we should be able to surgically remove the chip before the partners have time to react. 47?
Tell me about the targets.
I know them from the archive. Zoe and Sophia's father is president of a powerful conservative think tank, one of Providence's prime assets. The apples don't fall far from the tree.
No saints either. According to ICA files, the twins are pampered socialites who get their kicks from treasure hunting. Commanding a band of trigger-happy mercenaries, Zoe and Sophia prowl the world in search for ancient relics. With little regard for local culture or even human life, they stop at nothing to claim their prize. Well, collateral damage they may be, but safe to say, they have it coming.
The Isle of Scale, headquarters of the Ark Society. Founded by Janus in 1991, the Ark Society is the world's most exclusive club. Its plutocratic members fear the downfall of civilization, and they are willing to pay huge sums to ensure their own survival. Once a year, they gather here to shop the latest survival products and to showcase new initiatives and breakthroughs.
Right. These gatherings are shrouded in mystery, so we have limited intel on what to expect on the other side of the walls. The Washington twins are hosting their first annual gathering as chairwomen of the Ark Society, and the Constant is known to attend every year. Beyond that, you're on your own. Good luck, gentlemen. I dare say you're going to need it.
One more, I see. Won't you join us, sir? We were just about to begin. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the annual gathering of the Ark Society. As Ark patrons, you are welcome to explore the castle grounds. However, certain areas are off limits, including the keep, which houses the members area, convention space, and council meeting. Should you wish to apply for Ark membership, please be aware that such cannot be bought, only earned. All set? Excellent. Follow me, please.
So, what do you think?
You weren't kidding. This place is pretty. Where are we?
What else? Yes. Zoe Washington, one of our newly appointed chairwomen, has prepared a brand new official ceremony scheduled to take place in the upper courtyard. A stirring ode to rebirth and the enduring spirit of mankind. I believe that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Please enjoy your evening. The bar is right up ahead.
is one to this is every encounter is and every time you make a bad impression, Good evening. Say, is that the master of ceremony? Bar Sunshine. All of this.
What's with that weird bird effigy?
It's the annual Phoenix ceremony. It symbolizes the collapse of civilization from which the Ark Society emerges unscathed and triumphant.
Ah, rebirth. I get it.
What's new is that the master of ceremonies will light the effigy on fire with Zoe Washington inside it.
Huh. A bit showy, wouldn't you say?
Ourselves.
If the pressure drops just a bit, the locking mechanism fails and Miss Washington won't. What sort of a maniac would lock herself inside a burning effigy without proper measures?
Same kind who repels into an ancient temple full of death traps and poisonous snakes.
Granted, let's
Do you care? If some filthy rich broad wants to flirt with danger in real life, I say let her. They pay for her silence, not our concern.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
My girlfriend thinks I'm seeing someone else because of all the cloak and dagger shit. Tried to explain to her that I signed this crazy NDA and that I couldn't tell her anything even if I wanted to. She just looked at me and said, "Oh, come on."
I wouldn't worry too much. If she was going to leave you, she would have done so long ago, all right? I mean, whatever you do, don't tell her about this work. You never know if somebody's listening.
Washington? The name's Molly. I'm one of the custodian staff.
I am sorry to call you directly, but I feel I need to warn you about the Phoenix energy. I've been examining the hydraulic lock mechanism, and the safety measures are not up to par.
Hey.
They're fine.
Inscribed ancient hammer. Remember those Danish guys?
You do. Seriously, I'll pay you.
Me? You're the master of ceremony.
I'm a multiple Tony award-winning playwright. And famously reclusive. It's part of my brand. Never go on the spot like this. Besides, I do chamber plays. Not spectacle. Hate it.
They won't hate it, Mr. Fenniger. It's just entertainment.
Entertainment? Well, what have I done? How did I let it talk me into this?
Should I tell Miss Washington that you won't be going on stage? Everyone's waiting for you.
God, no. No, she frightens me. Just give me a moment to control it.
All right, Fenniger. Break away.
Calm down, calm down. I'll check it out.
Okay, now, go do your job.
Good, Ching.
For sure.
Excellent. The crowd was starting to get restless. Your peers are waiting by the stage.
Fenniger, thank Christ. Ready when you are.
A handsome pledge, and yet a drop in the ocean. Zoe Washington. The Ark Society recognizes
How are you today, sir?
as our founder's rightful successor, our inspiration, our guiding light, the custodian of our future.
Patrons of the Ark Society, you are part of a select, chosen few. Our founder, Janus, showed us how to survive. But survival is not enough. We must live and we must soar. The Ark Society must not only commit itself to survival, but to progress. Be it our next home in the stars or the next step in human evolution. This is the eternal purpose of the elite. Not just to lead, but to lead from the front. When the time comes and all comes tumbling down, when mankind retreats once more into caves of superstition, we will keep the fire alight. We will be the torchbearers, the trailblazers and pioneers. Do not feel guilty for your privilege. Be proud. Be fearless. For the future is ours to shape.
Right. Oh, hello there, sir.
Look at you, Finnegar. All dressed to kill. Now, let's do this thing. Light her up.
As the world burns, we rise from its ashes. Not just to survive, but to live.
One target down. Nice work, 47. Next up, Sophia Washington.
Oh, hello, Axel. Keeping warm in there?
Just humor me for a second. How do you think the twins got elected?
That's him. The Constant. Providence's top controller. Everything depends on capturing him alive.
Clouds. They say it belonged to Montezuma himself. It was lost for over 500 years. On hell bringing a dangle and killed the surface.
Good to see you, sir.
So sorry, Master. I cannot let you back here.
Those inspection numbers.
Okay.
Good evening.
Come on. You know my answer.
Just for a few minutes. I just want to peek. It's not like you can cost you.
Don't cost me
Right. Sorry, sir. This is staff only.
I just like paintings better, I suppose. Yeah, like real landscape. People and animals.
Right, hello.
The council meeting. You know what it's about?
Climate change? Sophia Washington?
Sorry, sir. I'm afraid I can't even let a master of ceremony in.
One broken fuse box. Wanted. Someone who knows how to fix this damn thing. And stay off. I can see.
Global collapse with a bunker in your backyard and a bunch of MREs, you're not seeing the whole picture. I just said the same thing.
Sophia the schemer. What's she up to this time?
You know that Kronstadt designer in charge of the brain upload program?
Sure. What did he do?
I don't know. But she seemed real interested in this invention of his. Something called a kill switch.
Kill switch? Sounds ominous.
Well, whatever it is she's plotting, he did not want to be part of it. But, sort of.
Mr. Block, you look troubled.
You're Janus's man.
I'm a friend of the Ark Society, yes. If I may be so bold, I heard about your predicament, and, well, I believe I may offer a fresh perspective.
Why not? Shoot.
All right. Say the world does collapse. The weather goes haywire, the poles melt, and the Ark Society heads off to a comfortable Arctic sanctuary, while the rest of civilization falls into chaos.
That's about the gist of it. Sounds great to me. No more needy assholes. Why wait?
Well, you do realize what kind of place it'll be, right?
What are you talking about?
100 or so people? No market, no economy, no social structures. It will be like a space colony. Everyone equal and dependent on each other. It will be egalitarian, sir. It will be, well, communist.
That's what I paid almost $2 billion for? Why didn't anyone tell me sooner?
Merely food for thought, Mr. Block. Good night.
I need to, think.
What?
And it's back on.
Bahamut. The council has been usurped by Block. This boat can't possibly find it. But what? Expel that two-bit treasure hunter, Sophia Washington, has the power to expel me. Block. I need an edge. What was that? This is pissing me off. Oh, shit. I found a weapon back there. This day and age, it's horrifying.
I'll deal with it. You just hang back.
No problem.
What ear...
But what?
All right, stay put. I'll take... Are you with the security team?
This boat can't possibly find us. But what? Expel me. That two-bit treasure hunter, Sophia Washington, has the power to expel me. Jebediah Block.
Technically. Okay. I need an edge, and I need it fast.
So, brain uploads, huh?
Living forever as a string of code.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Not in a million years.
Miss Washington, after due consideration, I have revised my position. I would like to support your motion.
Well, well, look at you, Block. Finding your good sense and manners.
Seriously.
Come along, then. I'll call a vote at once.
You want a Factor X? Extreme weather, wildfires.
I knew
all
you'd
of
come
that.
around.
That's the
You're
1-2
stubborn,
punch
Block,
that breaks
but you're
them
not a
down.
schmuck. You know I'm right. The analysts at my father's think tank have been grinding the data for months, and they are rarely wrong. The Karuna Agreement, climate litigation. We estimate that fossil fuel companies like yours have a decade, at best, before you're all resigned to the junkyard of history. And what kind of secret society would we be if we didn't keep each other in power?
What indeed?
I knew we could talk sense. Just vote in favor of my motion, and I promise you, Block, you'll power the world for decades to come. Well, who cares how?
As long as you're the one getting paid.
Ain't that the truth?
Friends and founders, the recess is over. Let's return to the council room and proceed with the vote.
See you there.
Let's reiterate. For decades, you, the titans of the energy industry, have conspired to obscure the truth about climate change through lobbying, misinformation, and propaganda. This strategy has been incredibly successful, but all good things must come to an end. It is time for you to adapt or die, ladies and gentlemen. This is why our analysts have devised a 10-year transition plan to keep you in power. Play this right, and you will not only thrive, but this time, you will be the good guys. In other words, you have nothing to lose. So, everyone in favor, say aye.
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 Aye. Aye.
Yay or nay, Block? Silence is consent.
Nay.
Excuse me?
You heard me. Nay.
Oh, for the love of... Ah, idiot.
Son of a...
Blocked. You stupid.
That's 4 ayes and 1 nay. Jebediah Block vetoes the motion. This council is adjourned until further notice. Block. A word? Upstairs. Right away, please. So, are you gonna tell me what the hell you're playing at?
Just looking out for number 1.
Don't be an idiot. There's no future in coal, Block. You have one choice. Go green or go extinct. Now, personally, I don't give a shit if you go the way of the dodo, but you are one of the Ark Society's biggest contributors. We'd hate to lose your business. Besides, if terrestrial coal goes under, who will pay for your children's survival? Your grandkids. After all, nobody says disaster will strike in our lifetime. You have a moral duty to stay rich, Block.
Nice try, but I don't have grandchildren.
You just had to make this difficult, didn't you? Here's the deal, Block. My family and I, we serve a group of powerful individuals who prefer to stay anonymous. Letting the climate go to hell in a handbasket has served their interests well, but only up to a point. You see, they are sitting on some patents that'll knock your socks off. Weather control systems, recycling pollution as fuel, cold fusion, you name it. And they plan to make trillions protecting the world from the very threat they worked so hard to create. But to do so, they need you guys to quite literally stop fighting windmills.
Huh. The truth at last. on what's in it for Jebediah Block.
Gentlemen, please give me and Mr. Block a moment. I offered you a carrot. Now, here's the stick. We know about Montana. The mine collapse in 2015. It would be a shame if the American public got wind of your somewhat creative...
No! Both targets down. Impressive work, 47. And now, to confront the Constant. Mr. Gray, what's your status?
I'm at the helicopter, but the place is crawling with security. 47, you better bring the Constant to one of the boats in the harbor where it's quiet. You can use the kill switch to coerce.
Okay. Go and see what that was. Go, go. 10-4. Awesome. Drop the body and step. Check it out.
It's me. Nothing worth wasting our time on. It's all good. Check that out. Go have a look-see, please. Copy that. Uh-huh. Hey, would you mind? Check it out. Affirmative. That was.
10-4.
I'm sorry, you're gonna have to... What was that? Someone should go and see. Now.
Loud and clear, buddy.
The Washingtons are dead. I have the kill switch.
What did you say? How could you know about that?
You will head towards the harbor. No sudden moves, no signs or warnings. I will trigger the device if I need to.
I know you. The boy in the picture. You have his eyes. You're Burnwood's assassin.
Move.
Partners no more, I take it. I had a notion something didn't sit right with my mentor's betrayal. You murdered him, I take it, to get to me.
Not just that. He had it coming.
Interesting. It was my impression that you were cured of such sentiment. The good doctor built his serum specifically to target the seats of your emotions. Has Miss Burnwood's sense of justice rubbed off on you? I wonder.
Just keep walking.
Fallout, nuclear winter, it all just feels
Right.
sort
Oh,
of...
hello.
You want a bomb? Do a little research into pandemics.
For what it's worth, Janus always found Ortmeyer's project distasteful, not to mention inefficient. But alas, sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt.
Oh, I know.
Yes, it's interesting how after Delgado fell off the radar, a lot of rare objects suddenly became available.
I just think that we know how to handle art better than he did. I mean, I'm sorry to wonder that.
Good evening, sir.
I take it this is not an ICA-sanctioned operation. What exactly does Miss Burnwood plan to achieve by targeting her clients? Violating her own code?
She's doing it for us.
Us?
I have been planning the Founders Week for
see.
over a month. I have some of the world's most prominent people waiting to pay them their last respects.
How does a man leave no trace? By not existing in the first place. Lucas Gray. Or was it Subject 6? He died when the Institute went up in flames, but no body was ever produced. And unlike you, his rage never faded. So, now you want the partners, the men behind the curtain who've caused you all this pain? Well, before you go knocking down a wall, you better make sure it's not load-bearing.
I don't mind him seeing other women. Honestly, it's not my business anymore. But, I mean, at your age, right?
Okay, stop playing. I need the floor pro.
Good manners was apparently not on the curriculum.
Hey, do you mind our privacy?
That's what I heard anyway. Basically, everything else is
Enough talking. You'll do plenty of that later. We're here. Get on the boat.
Mr. Edwards, still think this is maintenance?
Oh, Miss Burnwood, what have you done? Changing horses midstream? Truly unprofessional.
You know what we want.
Where is the carrot?
No carrot. You're useless to the partners. Compromised. Even if we let you live, you can never return. Why die protecting them?
When I can drag them down with me.
It's a bad hand, but it's all you've got.
Three families. That's all it took. The Ingrams, the Carlyles, the Stuyvesants. 3 dynasties, secretly pooling their resources over generations, creating a singularity so dense that nothing escapes its gravity.
Never heard of them.
Well, they've heard of you. In fact, you just became the top of their agenda.
Go. We can't give them time to retaliate.
Don't take your eyes off him.
Be careful.
Well, here we are again. I must admit I am disappointed, Miss Burnwood. I had such big plans for you.
Save it. I know the truth now. You're outplayed. You have nothing left to bargain with.
You were so certain, so sure of the people closest to you. He never fails, does he? He never misses his mark. You found a window into his past. And yet, something else remains hidden. A simple truth you learned long ago.
Diana!
Coming!
No one, Miss Burnwood, is untouchable.